Alrighty, what's going on everybody? It's JRPG enthusiast here, Shadow Elite, back again with another video. Here to give you my thoughts on Fire Emblem Fates. Fire Emblem Fates Conquest, Fire Emblem Fates Birthright, and to just, tell you what I'm doing in them right now and what I think of them. Thus, my thoughts. Sometimes I can't collect what I'm gonna say and I just end up repeating something, but you guys already know that probably. Anyway, so I got Birthright first. And Birthright was pretty good. I played it for like 20 hours before saying, I want to get Conquest now and start playing Conquest. But the reason I did it was because at the beginning of Fire Emblem Fates, they give you a choice. And you already made the choice when you purchase the games. So basically, the choice is side with your adoptive family of brothers and sisters, or go with your bloodline brothers and sisters. And for me, I got Birthright because, well, on my Twitter, people voted for me to get Birthright first. But when I actually got Birthright and I started playing it, I started regretting going with the Birthright side instead of going with the Conquest side, because I figured I'd rather go with my adopted family. I'm putting myself in the shoes of the main protagonist. So I figured, I'm not having too much fun Birthright right now, and I'm not caring too much about the characters, so let me just go get Conquest. I downloaded digitally for $20. This is also another game that in recent memory that I had intent on getting the physical versions of, but I never got it. So I got both Birthright and Conquest digitally, which doesn't sit right with me, but whatever. I'll get them both when they go on sale, or the inevitable version of all three versions coming out on one thing comes out, because it's gonna happen, believe you me. I know it. Okay, so so like people were saying about Birthright is definitely easier than Conquest, because in Birthright you get challenge maps in which you can level up your characters. You can get as much money as you need, and it's pretty much you can get experience for your characters. And I was at chapter 14 in Birthright, and that was at the point where I decided to get all the children for the game, and I was just getting all of them at my pace when I felt like it. But that's probably about the time where I just felt like, I'm not feeling the characters in Birthright. I'm not feeling the characters at all. Let me move over to Conquest and see how I feel about it. And little tidbit there, that's what I don't like about what they did with Fire Emblem Fates, because they did just that. They divided the characters up into two separate versions. Yes, there's Revelations, but that's just the third game. That's just at the point they divide the characters up, so you would have to buy based on the characters that you liked. Pretty much that was pretty much it right there. I started playing Conquest, and right off the bat, they weren't kidding when they talked about the difficulty in Conquest. That Conquest is crazy right now, because I'm playing the game on hard, and every battle I got back up to chapter 14 and a little bit, like probably about 10 hours in Conquest, and it's like, oh man, this is really tough. Each chapter literally feels like a conquest, because I don't know, maybe I'm gonna turn down the difficulty to normal, because I don't play games on hard. I ain't got time to be struggling like this. I ain't out to prove nothing to nobody, okay? And B, I like to enjoy my game. I like to think that that enjoying the game is more prominent than actually luck sacking, because that's what I felt like I was doing in Conquest. Like every single chapter, I got by the skin of my teeth. Like it wasn't strategy, it wasn't carefully thought out planning. Which okay, I can't understand myself that much. It probably was, because I pretty much got through every chapter barely. I lost people left and right, and I just got past each chapter barely. I couldn't successfully say that it was my planning that did it. It was just completely by luck that I got through. So that in turn might make me turn the difficulty down to normal. I don't know, just see how it is. Maybe that's the point. I don't know. Maybe that's how Fire Emblem always is. I've only played Awakening. But as far as the games go, I would definitely say get Birthright if you're new to the series. If you only play Awakening, go with Birthright. Actually, I would actually say watch at least up to chapter 6 on YouTube and see how you feel about it before going for Conquest or Birthright, because again, for me, it felt more right siding with the Conquest side than it did with the Birthright side. So yeah, Fire Emblem Fates still good. The strategy RPG aspect is there from Awakening, and as I was saying on the podcast with Souls, I have a link to this channel down in the description, It's more or less the same. I mean, like there are some new gameplay mechanics and stuff. Like the enemies can actually team up on you now instead of what they did in Awakening, which you could only team up with your own characters. The enemies couldn't, and that adds a new dynamic to strategy. And you have to take into account their supports. And then there's a guard gauge that they also get, including that you get. So it's like you have to waste an attack on a weak attack probably on an enemy that has a full guard gauge, and then have your main unit go in there and kill the guy. Yeah, that's just some of it. So that's pretty much all I have to say on Fire Emblem Conquest and Birthright. I'm definitely enjoying Conquest a hell of a lot more than I did with Birthright. The story along with the characters, liking it a lot more. I honestly thought I played Birthright for too long for me to honestly start over again, because I was like 25 or something hours into Birthright, and I was like, I don't want these hours wasted. Let me just keep going. But no, I'm going to continue with Conquest, and I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm really close to turn down difficulty to normal, because it's just getting ridiculous. You actually feel a sense of dread while you're playing the game. And I'm playing the game on casual. I can't imagine how people play Fire Emblem on classic, or for people that play the game over again and play it on classic lunatic. I can't imagine that at all. That's just ridiculous. That's just more frustrating than anything. I want to see somebody play Fire Emblem Fates Conquest on classic lunatic and lose nobody. If you lose even one person, you got to start the entire game over again. I want to see that. I would love to see somebody do that. Not like have videos go up on YouTube. I want to see somebody live stream it and see if it can be done. That's gotta be a major accomplishment for something. That's gotta be like a gaming Guinness Book of World Records kind of deal. It's insane. But that's it. That's all I gotta say. I definitely do recommend Fire Emblem Fates if you're looking for a strategy RPG to play. As for a review for this channel, oh man, I'm sorry guys, I just don't know. If you don't know already, I like to beat my games before I review them, and then as I'm coming through with recent games, I've beaten a couple of games. I still haven't got a review for them, but I think I will be, because I'll have like a binge video upload where I'm just uploading a lot of reviews. That's what I plan to do. And let me know in the comment section what you guys think about Fire Emblem Fates, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.